What's up, guys? It's Matterz, and for Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies, for the map of the Giant, we have a potential Shadow Man Easter egg. This is really insane. We have some new storyline information, and also in this video, I'm going to show you some actual radio footage and audio of, I'm pretty sure it's Nikolai, or one of those characters, maybe Takio, of him talking about nightmares he had, and shadows invading the nightmares, and some other crazy stuff. It's like a 30-second clip, so I'll play that in a second. I'll play it with the original video. The link will be in the description, so you'll definitely see that. It'll be pretty interesting, but I just want to start off and sort of introduce what's going on with this whole, the Giant storyline, the Easter egg, and how it will play out. There's a lot of weird stuff with these altering, like, parallel universes and dimensions. We have the Shadows of Evil and the Mob of the Dead universe, and we have the Origins universe, the Origins characters universe, obviously, which consists of the map Origins and then the map The Giant. And those are the two main dimensions within Black Ops 3. Now, we're seeing a ton of crazy stuff that leads us to believe that more dimensions are present, more individual dimensions within the characters are there, and they're just hidden. Now, the whole point of this storyline, and really this altering storyline, is that the Mob of the Dead and Shadows of Evil dimension actually coincides with the Giant and the Origins dimension. Now, this is because I think I do have to make a video on this now, because of the fact that I'm making a video on this. If you guys don't know, if you haven't seen, Mob of the Dead has sort of been like found within Shadows of Evil and the Giant, not necessarily found like the whole map, but elements of it. Obviously, you know, for Shadows of Evil, it's obviously like Mob of the Dead, but for the Giant, it's so freaking weird. Apparently, the planes from Mob of the Dead were actually found in the sky of the Giant. Now, the only way this makes sense is that there's some altering dimensional universe there. They wouldn't put the same exact planes from Mob of the Dead into the Giant. Like I said, that will be a different video. That will be a different storyline discussion. But this one, you're probably going to see at about 2 minutes and 30 seconds or so, probably whenever I just like end this little like introduction here. You're going to hear the original footage, and you're going to hear the quote of the actual character. I forgot, I think it was Nikolai or Takio, one of those two. And basically, he was talking about a bunch of random stuff leading up to this, and then right at the end, he says, oh, you know, this something's haunting my nightmares. It's some sort of shadow to some, or, you know, it's the shadows are coming, or something like that. So you're gonna hear it right about now, and just, you know, we'll talk about it in a second. So there you go. Now, obviously, this is really weird because even the characters themselves are acknowledging that this shadow figure or this shadow man is following them, haunting them. And we saw, if you didn't see my other video based on OG X-Rays, basically I talked about how Richtofen and Maxis and the Origins crew were basically teaming up against this new Shadow Force. Now we're actually making the connection between that Shadow Force and Shadows of Evil and Mob of the Dead, because basically they're the same universe as well. And it's sort of weird because we may all be in the same universe. There's nothing that really leads us to believe that we're in different universes. We're just saying that because we saw the Nazi Richtofen universe, which was like the Black Ops 1 maps and all that, versus the Origins universe, which was like the, you know, the younger Origins characters within Origins and the Giant. Now, we were usually comparing that, but we just assumed that Shadows of Evil and Mob of the Dead were separate from the Giant, and it seems like it may not be. Now, this is really weird because, at least from what they've said, they said, and they actually confirmed this, Treyarch actually officially said that the original storyline for Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies will continue with the older storyline. They didn't specify what storyline they really meant, but we're all assuming that that older storyline was the origin storyline, as you see in the Giant. It may be the buried sort of Misty crew, but a lot of people are saying they died. A lot of people are saying they didn't die. There's a ton of crazy theories on how that happened, but I think they're definitely gonna follow through. There's been leaks, there's been a ton of stuff anyway that really says, and I've said so many months before Advance, before the actual reveal and everything like that. I was like, okay, obviously they're gonna continue with the Origins characters, and especially right when we got the Giant, I was like, yeah, no way. They're definitely doing one map Origins characters, one map remake. We've said this time and time again, and now we're actually seeing this connection that it is true. But there's another connection that we're making, and that is again the altering dimensions and the altering universes between Shadows of Evil and Origins, or the Origins crew that is from the Giant and the map Origins. Now this is really interesting. Will this actually play a huge role within the rest of Black Ops 3 Zombies? The final thing I really have to say is that it's sort of weird because Shadows of Evil, obviously, just like Mob of the Dead, it's one and done. It doesn't happen again. That's the beginning and the end of the storyline. Now, how will that coincide throughout the rest of Black Ops 3? If Shadows of Evil and the Giant relate, what's gonna Shadows of Evil, what importance does Shadows of Evil have throughout the rest of the life cycle of Black Ops 3? Really, once the Origins characters move on, the other map that they will be based on with or altering with would be either a remake, which they would star in, or a new map, which they would star in as well. And then the vice versa would be new characters or old characters. Again, we'll have to see how that works, because there's been so many leaks of remakes obviously coming back, but on top of that, new maps as well with new characters and or the Origins crew returning in those new maps. Now this is going to be really interesting. We'll definitely talk about a ton of more stuff, especially for the Giant Easter egg. I do feel, and a lot of people have been saying this as well, that the Giant will definitely relate for Shadows of Evil, at least for the Easter egg for this map. Maybe not continuing with the storyline. Like I said, we'll talk about how this would affect the storyline, because the fact that Shadows of Evil is a one and done map, how those characters would relate with the Giant moving forward. But as of now, at least for this hidden Giant Easter egg that we still have yet to figure out, this hidden achievement we'll be talking about later today, a ton of stuff like that, we're not so sure how it's going to work, but we do know there sort of is this really weird correlation between Shadows of Evil and the Giant. So we'll figure that out. Definitely subscribe for more videos, subscribe for more explanations and theories and little radio clips and leaks and everything like that for zombies. I'm starting to do a bit more multiplayer as well. Multiplayer is really fun. I've honestly played a lot of multiplayer. I probably should be playing more zombies, but multiplayer is just way too fun. So definitely, if you want to see multiplayer, subscribe and comment below what specifically you want to see. And zombies, 100% will be moving forward with zombies. A ton of stuff for zombies. So definitely, if you like zombies, stick around for that. I'll be doing top 5s, challenges, theories, everything like that. Leaked information. Right when we get leaked information, that'll be out. Images, links to stuff, everything like that, because that's really the hype train, especially going forward with DLC 1. And yeah, if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.